Here we go. Just opened it up. Looks like we've got pretty big down spike right there for the 1 hour. Has it hit in previous? Oh yeah, well there's kind of a level right here. Yeah, there's kind of a level right there, so it may bounce off of that and go back up, or it might keep going down. What are we doing on the 5? Yeah, we'll see where it does, or where it goes. It looks like it bounced right there, came back down, kind of bounced a little bit, so it might go back down some more, or it might start another pullback. Just gotta watch it and see. Yeah, it looks like it's pushing down, but we'll wait for it to go past that, because otherwise it could come back up again. Let's see, right here is where I'm thinking of buying, because it looks like it's bounced off of this again and it's going back up. But I might wait and see if it goes past this little bit right here. So if it goes past that little bit right there, then we'll know. We'll have a better idea. Anyway. I don't know. Don't know what it's gonna do. With my luck, it'll just bounce around and do consolidation for a while now. See, now it looks like it wants to go down. Like this was just another little bop up in the up and down to the downtrend, but it did that before, didn't it? Right here. So, I don't know. I can't really tell. It's going all over the place. Trying to decide where it wants to go. We'll see if that was a mistake. That was a nice big move down, but it might have been a fake out. But we'll see. Got my stop loss up there. I might take profit over here. It's gonna go back up, isn't it? God damn it, I should have waited. I knew. As soon as I clicked that, I was like, no, that's a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. Gotta wait for the candle to close. That's the thing. I didn't do that. We'll see though. I'll put it like right there. That's way too big of a stop loss though, isn't it? I'll put it right there. We'll see. I'll see what it does. I just gotta watch it. I don't like that though. That's a bad trade. That was a bad trade. That was a mistake. Yep. It's gonna go up and stop me out, isn't it? Don't move the stop loss. Don't move the stop loss. It's there for a reason. There for a reason. It's gonna hit it though, isn't it? once again, noticing that I kept that stop loss way too high. The risk to reward is really my problem here. Like I move the stop loss up and I move the take profit down because I'm not really sure how far it'll go, but I do have a thing to reference for the stop loss, and so that's why I tend to move the stop loss back. But then that ends up causing me problems because I have a much bigger stop loss than I do a take profit, so any losses that I take are going to be bigger than any gains that I get, which means I have to win more than I lose, which is not great. Well, that might be coming back down. Let's see what it does. I mean, if it does, I'm honestly probably just going to have gotten lucky, which is not a great way to trade, really. You don't want to trade by getting lucky, because that's just gambling, isn't it? We don't want to gamble. We want to make educated guesses. See if I can get at least a little bit of a profit out of this one. There you go, 125. That's not terrible. Actually pretty good considering that it almost went up and hit my stop loss. I don't like that one. That was a win, but it was a bad win. That was not a good win. I'm curious what it's going to do now. I don't think I'm going to make another trade. I think I'm going to call that good for the day. But if it keeps waking back up like that and it keeps going back up, then I can definitely look at that and say, no, that was a bad trade. You shouldn't have done that and you got lucky. I mean, even if it goes down, though, it's like it came back up enough that I don't really feel comfortable in calling that a good one. It's fighting, though, isn't it? It's trying to bounce off that same level. And that's what I should have done, is waited until it definitely went down below it. It's kind of doing just what I was talking about before, is bouncing around. Too much wicks. These little candle wicks. It's not a good thing to see. Yeah, look at that. That's definitely above where I had my stop loss. And I bet from here, since it kind of bounced off of this a couple times, and this was a kind of a line of resistance we saw from back over there, I bet it's going to go up at least a little ways. Maybe up to right here. I'm not gonna make a trade to test that theory, but I am curious. Of course, there we go, talking about it like it's doing something when I don't even know, because this candle hasn't closed. It came back, it went up, but it's still being really wibbly wobbly, going up and down all over the place. I think maybe that's part of my problem, is patience. I don't have the patience to wait and see what it's actually doing. I see it do a thing, start to do a thing, and assume that's where it's going without confirmation. And that leads to bad trades like this one, even though it was a win. That wasn't great. Just curious if it was going to go down more, where would it go? Look at this for that, I think. I'm still playing around on this line of resistance right here. I guess if it was going to break and go down, it might go down to like right here-ish. Then you got the bottom of this, and you got the bottom of this. There-ish. 52. Call it 52.75. 76. I'll see. It's still not quite breaking through there, is it? now it's going down. Oh boy, is it going down. Look at that. So my instinct was correct, but I still don't like that. It wicked back up too much, but my general idea that it was going to keep going down was a good one. Good idea, poorly implemented, I think. Although, look at that, it's doing it more, bouncing up and down, a little more wicking up. I wonder if maybe a different time of day would be good. This one right here is pretty volatile. Maybe I should just have a weighted thing on this wicking going around. You know, it's not like back up here where you had some definite strong patterns. This over here is very confused. Uncertain, I think is the word. Okay, well, I don't have a whole lot of time to spend on it, so we'll call that a bad win. But I guess a win is